Good morning, class. Okay, today for our math assignment, it's something a little bit different, and it's something pretty fun, and it's going to be really important for you guys to learn this one. I know that all of you guys can count to at least 20. Some of you guys, I have heard you count to 100, and I have heard you count higher than 100, and that's just awesome. To start out with, I want you guys, we're all just going to count to 20. Can you count with me, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, start over, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Awesome. Okay, what we're doing today is called addition. And if you don't know what addition is, it is where we have two numbers and we put them together. So the first thing let me just give you an example. So I have 2 fingers on this hand and I have 2 fingers on this hand. Can you guys count how many I have if I put them together? 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Okay, so 2 plus 2 equals 4. You guys just did your first addition problem, and that is fantastic. We're going to be working with addition problems like that go up to the number 12 today. I have 2 dice right here. I'm going to show you what they're for in a little bit, but the highest number these dice can do is 12, so we're going to add up to 12 today. One thing that we do when we add, if it makes it easier at first, is we use what are called counters. What do you think a counter is? A counter is just anything you can count. Your fingers make awesome counters. Your toes make awesome counters. If you have 12 pencils will make awesome counters. My counters today are these little, like jelly bean eggs. I happen to have 12 of these, and I think candy counters can be so cool sometimes. And I know some of you guys have these cool little bear counters in your boxes. You are absolutely welcome to use those. Use whichever ones you'd like, but please get them out quietly. Okay, if we're ready, I'm going to give you your first problem. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to take 3 counters and I want you to hold them in the air. So I have 3 right here. Now I want you to put those all by themselves in a little pile. Okay? Alright. Next, I want you to pick up 4 more counters. And I want you to hold them in your hand, just like you did the last ones. Awesome. Do you have your 4? Okay, I'll wait. Alright, everybody has 4 counters. Awesome. Okay, put those in a different little pile. So you should have 1 pile of 3. You can't see mine right now, but that's okay. We have 1 pile of 3 right here, and we have 1 pile of 4. Now, I want you to mix them together. So I want all of your counters. You can put them on the table, you can put them in your hands. I want all of your counters in one place. Because what we're going to do is we're going to count them. We have just done an addition problem. We took 3 and we added it to 4, and now we're going to find out how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. Okay, so by taking our 3 counters and adding them to our 4 counters, we ended up with 7 counters. So that is fantastic. The next activity we're going to do is actually pretty fun, and you guys get to get out of your seats, and I know that's your favorite thing, and I think that's great. You also get to work with a partner, and you're going to get 2 of these. Please do not throw these at your neighbor. Please keep them with you at all times. Please try not to lose them, because it's really important. You're going to need 2 of them to add. That's how it works. So once you've picked your partner, I want you guys to sit next to each other, and I'm going to show you how to do this next example. Okay, so now we are over at our hopscotch, and you can see that I have the numbers 1 all the way through 12 in my hopscotch. For those of you that don't know how to do a hopscotch, that's okay, we'll learn right now. The first thing you need to know about a hopscotch is that you are going to be hopping. If you see one number here, like I have the number 1 just all alone, you're going to put 1 foot on it. If you see 2 numbers side by side, like the numbers 2 and 3, then you are going to hop and you're going to put both feet on them. And then you'll hop to the number 4 with just 1 foot, and 5 and 6 with 2 feet. With a hopscotch though, we usually skip a number. And the way we're going to pick which number that we are going to skip is, sorry, it's kind of bright, by using our dice. I'm just going to roll these dice, and you and your partner can work together and just figure out what number you get when you add together. See, like my number right here, I have a 6 and I have a 5. Well, that number means that I need somebody to hold up 6 fingers, and the other person's going to hold up 5. So here are my first 5 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't have a partner right here, and I'm holding my camera. So I'm going to do mine a little bit different because I only have one hand, and you guys can do this too. Just count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the number that I'm going to be skipping is the number 11. So I have a little counter here, and I'm going to put it on my number 11. Make sure it stays. Okay. And I'm going to do my hopscotch. So 1, and then hop on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and now I need to skip the number 11, so I'm only going to step on the 12, and done. Okay. Okay, so each partner is going to do 10 each on the hopscotch right here. If you need help adding, if you need to borrow a partner's fingers, that should be okay. And again, I showed you with the dice, it is okay to just count the little dots on them. That works too. However you want to count, I want you to do it in the way that it is easiest for you. If it's by using your fingers, that's great. If you need to find some sort of a counter, that's okay. If you just want to count the little dots on the dice, that's okay. If you don't need any of those and you can just do it in your head, that's okay too. But it takes some time, and that's alright, and that's what this hopscotch is here for. This hopscotch is here to practice with. If you have any questions, ask me. I love it when you ask your friends too. A lot of times, your friends know how to do it just as well as I do. When we are finished with this, we do have a worksheet that we'll all go back to our seats and complete. I am going to be checking this worksheet to make sure that we know how to add, and we're all doing really well with it. After that, I am going to assign the hopscotch as a project at home. I'm going to give you a piece of chalk, I'm going to give you 2 dice, and I'm going to give you some instructions that you need to give to your parents. The hopscotch can be done with your mom, with your dad, with your grandma, with your sister, with your cousin, whoever you would like to, but I want you guys to try and complete 12 hopscotches at home. And it's okay to ask your mom or dad or whoever for help with the hopscotch. That's perfectly fine. If they need to help you learn how to add, great. It's more important that you know how to do it, even if you have to learn it at home. That's okay. Tomorrow we will have one more worksheet when we come back in, just to make sure that we all understand and we're all on the same page with this. So be prepared. Tomorrow I want to see 100% on that worksheet. If you have any questions, please let me know. You guys may go ahead and start doing your hopscotch.